start today, but you know what I'm saying? We had a little technical difficulty, so we gonna
No
start
technical
next week.
difficulties,
Hey, can
but the show must go on.
you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
So yeah, so I was basically just telling them, I was telling them about, you know what I'm saying, what we do on Mental Health Mondays. So I'm gonna go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, introduce you. So again, this is my boy, my partner, my gang, Dirty Eagle, and this one of the hottest underground artists out here in Chicago. Notice I didn't say rapper, I said an artist, right? Because this man, an artist as far as like acting. That man can rap. That man can probably draw. Really get into that. And we both drink, you know what I'm saying? So once my boy Dirty Eagle, I'm just gonna be my co-host for Mental Health Mondays, the podcast, man. So go ahead and introduce
Yes,
yourself.
sir.
Is man.
Dirt. I'm Dirty Eagle, man. Artist. Yeah, I ain't a rapper. I'm an artist. Acted, husband, father, black man. I mean, everything, man. Anything that can embody exactly what I am that. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? But the reason why that this show was important for me to even be involved in is personally I've gone through some things and I know what it's like not to want to express yourself. When we as particularly black men try to express ourselves and what we're going through mentally, you know, they like to say that we're weak or whatnot. And it's the exact opposite. I think you're probably one of the strongest people in the world when you're able to vocalize what you're going through. And not too many of us are expressing that. And then you see the how we lash out because we don't know how to personally express ourselves. So this is something that the world really truly needs. We need to be able to express ourselves and let people know what's going on with us, man. And shout out to Zoto for even having the idea for even creating something like this, man.
So yeah, like I was saying, if y'all paid attention to radio for the past year, I've been having a show called Mental Health Mondays. So that's basically what we talk about any and everything that's involving mental health, especially like Dirty Equal and the black community, especially, and especially with us men. Mental health is very overlooked, right? So we might say, "Oh, I'm not feeling too good. I'm ready to kill myself. Or, I just don't no longer want to be here." And you as that person is sitting up there crying wolf, but really that person is really about to, like, you know, kill themselves. So I just decided to use my platform in order for me to help other people that's going through it, because on myself, I'm going through anxiety all my life. I've been going through depression for 6 years, you know what I'm saying? And then when COVID hit last year, you know what I'm saying, couldn't go outside, so that spiked the depression, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
Let me just use my platform to do this shit. Like, one thing that warms up my heart the most is helping other people. A lot of people ask, what you do to get over your mental health? What did you do to cope with it? And it's helping other people cope with theirs. You know what I'm saying? Once you can do that, you just be like, damn, I'm doing a good ass job. And he was like, if I can help other people, I can fuck. So yeah, man. Check on your strong friends. You know what I'm saying? Check on your motherfucking strong friends, man. I just got interviewed on the lounge, you know what I'm saying? My boy Dirty Eagle at Candy. You know what I'm saying? They had me up on it. Oh, when you gonna have me as a co-host? When you gonna have me? I'm just like, man. Then I'm like, but I do got Mental Health Mondays, the podcast. It's like first episode last year in like August, right? That was when Tape almost was that. That's when Nick Cannon, you know what I'm saying, was going through this depression. And I'm just like, man, I gotta. So like, I was supposed to keep on. I don't know what happened, man. Like, I think first, you know what I'm saying, all the other shit, man. So, people, man, mental health shit, man. What is mental health to you, man, and how do you maneuver through your bad days?
Me personally, man, you know, it's funny. I'm happy I'm married because a lot of things I'm going through personally, I express it to my wife. But even at some points, there's some things I don't even want to talk to her about. So I internalize a lot of things, and you know, when you kind of keep everything bottled in and you don't express yourself, man, it shit kind of like burns you up. You know what I mean? So most times, if I'm really going through something, then yeah, I'll verbalize it with the wife and I'll let her know what's going on and we'll sit down and we'll talk. But this is something I personally even need. You know what I mean? To be able to just talk to someone or even express what's going on with me personally. If it ain't the wife, man, it's hell within. And then some, even with her, some things I just kind of keep to myself. You know what I mean? It's just something that I've been taught my entire life to do. Kind of keep everything to myself because you know you don't want to appear weak to anybody. Even and it's sad, man. Even with my own wife, even with my own wife, I don't even want to really say nothing to her. It's crazy.
Sometimes you do be feeling like man, like this person probably going through stuff, so it's like you don't want to put an extra barrier on their mental health.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling this way, like your energy shifted over to me. Like keep that same energy. And you just be like, nah, I wasn't trying to do that. I just needed some, you know what I'm saying?
I just need to do something right. Exactly.
Like me myself, man, like I said, like helping other people out, that's what's really like my therapy. Like I went to therapy, yeah, I was going through mental health. And like just like doing a lot of homework that like my therapist was giving me, man. I'm just like, man, what the fuck is this type of shit, man?
Right.
That man was like, dig deep into your childhood. Like, why did you think that? Like, I kind of had to like address stuff that, like, I addressed it before, but it's like I addressed it as a kid. So as a kid, I would address it at the age of what that was 4 years ago now. So like age 25, 26. You know what I'm saying? So I had like go through the motions. I had to get my little tears on. I'm just like, nigga, like you get that shit. You know what I'm saying? But doing that shit, man, it helped like it helped sparking me like, man, a lot of people like commit suicide. Like I never had thoughts of committing suicide. You know what I'm saying? Like I did almost like, man, at the end of the day, this shit ain't worth it. It's like my biggest fear is dying. So like now I don't want to do that. So again, that's like a lot of mental health shit. And like I just use my platform, man. And it's like I had COVID December for like 2 months, man. Mind you, depression don't let me stay in the motherfucking house. Like it just home. Like you love your home and it's bad in the street, but you'll really be outside to be in the house because just like you just get sucked into like no matter who in the house with you, like you just get sucked into like that. Just be like, damn man, what the fuck? So having COVID, having to stay in the fucking house for 2 months. I mean, yeah, 2.5. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't know how the fuck I was gonna get through that shit.
For real.
How I got through that shit? I got through that shit by Clubhouse. Like the day after the day after the day after Christmas. Like I get into Clubhouse, it was this room called Industry Connect, man. And it was like I was like in there like moderating rooms, you know what I'm saying? Like the host, the main moderators was like moderating me to let me like co-host the rooms and shit. And so like talking to people and like talking to them, it was just like, man, I was like, I'm waking up every motherfucking day, not getting no sleep. It's being up on the app 24 hours, being up in a room, just talking like all this other type of good shit, man. Shout out to Cash Girl, shout out to Spider, shout out to, you know what I'm saying, Mose, and shout out to all the, you know what I'm saying, especially Ken Folk, Kia Shine, man. That's one of the best I've had, man. And so being up in the room and just like talking to like different people in like the industry and just like not really like willing on my sorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know what I'm saying, to people that I don't even know because they can't judge from an app, see each other on Clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? So that like cope with that shit and it was just like, okay. Like I'm feeling a little bit better. So that was one of the ways that I cope with it, like doing COVID.
Yeah. You know, outside of the white man, music has probably been the biggest help. And I know that a lot of artists, you know, that I personally interview, they go through a lot of mental depression. and create music gives them the opportunity to express themselves without being judged. So you can tell a person you're going through something in the form of a song, and it's acceptable as far as our community. Whereas if you went down, you try to holler at one of your guys and kind of talk about some things, it wouldn't be the same. You know what I mean? So music has probably been the biggest thing, biggest outlet for me for expressing myself or whatever I'm going through. Whether it be the death of my grandmother, whether it be my father being murdered when I was real young, stuff that I went through with my mom, shit, even shit that I go through with my wife. I'm able to express it through music and get it out there, and it's out there. I'm not. That's the only way I'm not internalizing everything. Is being able to produce it into music. So yeah, outside of the wife, man, it's the biggest outlet for me is being able to write it out, to be able to rap that shit out, make a song about it, and hopefully it helps somebody else. You know what I mean?
So like I know like being an artist, that's definitely like one of the ways. Like a lot of people be like, "Oh, I don't know doing this." Like as an artist, you put in order for you to be a dope ass artist, you gotta put all your pain and all your passion into your
Yeah.
me as radio, right? So like whenever I felt depressed, I'm just like, yo, let me get on Instagram Live, let me get on Clubhouse, let me try to do something that I know that's gonna make me smile. Let me let me go out to the club. You know what I'm saying? Like oh, you club too motherfucking much. So like
So
you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not there like fuck I'm partying, but I get paid to party. You know what I'm saying? So being in the club, that's one of my outlets. Being outside is one of my outlets. Like I can't talk about mental health that's not dealing with mental health. Can't talk to you. I can get advice from you as a married because you married, but you can't get no advice from me on how to be a married man as a married.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
Going through you would be on the outside looking in and you would be judged. And I think that's one of the reasons why it's so overlooked in the black community because instead of us trying to help each other, and not us in particular, but like instead of like black people trying to help other black people, we try to be, it's like, we be like, oh, that ain't really, it's fake. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, dog, like a lot of people really going through shit. And like saying for the comments, I don't know if you see the comments, but like, shout out to my boy Celebrate. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the he checked. It's tonight. You know what I'm saying? Ren Go Boys, DJ KC's Celebrate said, yeah, I'm going through mental health issues now. Just releasing my music is what keep me strong. Appreciate y'all. We appreciate you too, bro. You know,
appreciate you, bro.
like you would never know until like somebody else speak up on mental health or like somebody else speak up on the topic. You never really know who going through. A lot of people don't know how to internalize. So this is one of the dope reasons why we creating this platform and we creating this podcast just so we can have people to come every week to talk about how they got through mental health, what they going through mental health, and basically like just get another outlet than keeping everything inside. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right. Yeah, I mean, I've talked to some folks, man. Just when we started coming up with the idea, and they're excited. When I say excited, excited that there's gonna be an outlet for them to actually come on and speak about what they're going through. You know what I mean? So many times. I mean, I just interviewed a comedian, Serena Monet, and she was just talking about what she's gone through being in the military, being outside the military, getting into the comedy world, being a female in the comedy world, and how it's taken a mental toll on her. Different artists I rock with, even if we don't talk about it on camera, when we're off camera and they talk about what they've gone through that led them into music, there's really truly no outlet for us to express what we're going through until something like this comes about. So this is what we need, man. Like for real, this is what we truly need. I mean, just look at Vasello, right? What he just said a few minutes ago. I mean, yeah, Cello Bright, going through being released from prison and music being the only outlet that he has. Imagine that there's an opportunity for you to express yourself and it don't have to be through music, and then you're not gonna be judged. You know what I mean? This is one of the things that we're really truly missing in the black community. And I honestly think, man, if we were more open about what we're going through and what we've gone through and able to express ourselves and vocalize it, I think a lot of shit would stop. I mean, you think about the young dudes, what's going on outside in Chicago right now, whether you're on the south side, the west side, north side, east side. Man, a lot of these dudes, they don't have nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? So they run to the streets. And you know what I'm saying? They don't know how to actually express themselves and say what they're going through. So they wild the fuck out. You know, what do you expect them to do? They ain't got no other outlets. Like when I was younger, at least we could get a job through the city of, you know what I'm saying? Nowadays, you can't even do that shit. It's just nothing. You in the streets. And then with COVID, like now you ain't even got a school you going to. You just out here on the block. It's, you know, so, man,
Ditching,
thank God for
learning. Like you
you
ditching.
know what I'm saying? You're on the block on your phone, e-learning.
Brought up that point because Money Mike, 20, shout out to Money Mike. He said, men can't feel anything. Society and black culture tells them the only emotion is anger. So
Man,
the only thing they know is like the street life. The only thing they know is like I had to jump on somebody or like nobody they don't know like how to go get help. They don't really know like the hotline number to go get help. They don't really have people in their life that's being a no man to them. So it's like in society we have a lot of yes men. And if y'all don't know what yes men
yeah,
is, a lot of people would tell you what you want to hear, right? Like
right,
what you want to hear. A lot of people will accept what you're doing instead of actually being a mentor or that person that's just gonna tell your ass, right?
right,
So come with me, I'm finna go rob the bank, right? The yes man gonna be like, yeah, I'll be the getter.
right.
Gonna be like, nah, bro, that's stupid as fuck because you go rob the bank and then okay, then what? You gonna end up in jail. I'm the no man. I'm the no friend. Is that any negativity that any negative any negativity, anything that's negative that's not feeding into my positive mental health or that's not feeding into your positive mental health, I will not let you fuck up your mind like that. All right. So
Mm.
that's by having a strong friend, right? So we talk a lot about um, like checking on your strong. Right? A lot of us don't really have strong friends, but you yourself is that strong friend because you so busy like bothering that and like to the real like oh Zoto happy, Zoto smiling. Zoto ain't going through shit with this with that, but people don't mechanism for y'all to not know what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just glad that, as black men we just able to use our platform because we do it. COVID really set our platform to be where it's at with everybody in the house looking at podcasts, with everybody else in the house looking at YouTube videos,
Mm-hmm.
up in a couple of weeks. So we finna get this thing started before then. So motherfuckers can be on YouTube on their phone. This is gonna be we gonna film on Mondays, and then it's gonna be an episode drop. So like if we film today, right? So this would probably be an episode for next Monday, right?
Right.
Monday when we film is gonna be an episode for next Monday. So we're just gonna keep dropping episodes like each Monday. And so like if you going through mental health, if you know somebody that's going through mental health, man, and you just like want to tell your story, or like you probably scared to tell you, like you can email me, you can email Dirty Eagle, you can come on the podcast Monday, man. You can talk about it, man. Like even if you ain't got family, because like a lot of people don't understand that like just because you're not blood, just because like your blood not supporting you, they don't mean that you can't find nobody else to support. Because your blood
Exactly.
are the same ones that won't support you. So save yourself that headache. Just
Mm-hmm.
you know, people want to see you win. Like I want to see him, right? I want to see his wife win. I want to see everybody on Go Boys Entertainment win. Keisha, Ren, Aim, K Caesar, P Miller. You know what I'm saying? I want to see everybody win. And like that's what you need around you dealing with mental health. Cause like these people ain't gonna judge you. Like I've been knowing motherfuckers for 4 years. I've been knowing Dirty Eagle for like 2.5 years, almost 3 years with the filming shit. And we didn't even meet through filming. We didn't even meet through.
No, we did.
We met through the filming shit. I'm always saying this nigga on set, and then this nigga, mother.
Yeah. That's real though.
Again, so shout out to everybody that's on here would say shit confusion, race dark, only one crop, free boss shorty fellow. K. Collins, my boy, one of the best guards. Six Lord, David. It's a lot of y'all motherfuckers up on here. Lee Lewis, Investor, Zakia, D Dot, you know what I'm saying? My little brother. Oh yeah, and one of the topics that we're gonna talk about on one topic we're gonna talk about on Mental Health Podcast is autism too, right? Like my nephew go through autism as well, so I'm gonna probably bring my little brother on. You know what I'm saying? His experience as a single father dealing with, you know what I'm saying, his son that got autism. What did it say? This can't stop. You know, so if everybody, you know what I'm saying, this intro to Mental Health Mondays, the motherfucking podcast. You know what I'm
What's
saying?
up?
Monday is gonna be a new episode dropping every motherfucking Monday. We're gonna have different guests every Monday. This is my co-host, you know what I'm saying, Dirty Eagle, man. You know what I'm saying? He do the VIP Lounge podcast. Zoto Thoughts the podcast and Zoto no, it's just gonna be Zoto Thoughts podcast. Fuck Zoto already. Zoto and check on your strong friends, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can't stress this enough, like, check on your strong friend, man, because like we ain't got it all. Like, probably going through worse shit than you, but we too busy being a strong friend for the people that can't be strong themselves, right?
Right.
We too busy being like the big brother, the hood, the uncle, the nephew, the host, the radio personality, the TV star. Like we so busy being all these people that like, we don't really have time to like check on what us. So this is my Mental Health Monday post to you motherfuckers. Like I said, like y'all know every Monday I drop my Mental Health Monday little inspirational little quotes, you know what I'm saying? So before we do the podcast, we just gonna drop. We'll probably just go loud like we doing now, and just like give like a little synopsis of what the you know what I'm saying. And if y'all out there, y'all want to talk about, or y'all got a topic that y'all want to talk about this stuff, you know what I'm saying. Y'all can hit me up at zodoentertainment@gmail.com. That's ZODOE entertainment@gmail.com. Dirty Eagle drop his, you know what I'm saying. Y'all can
dirtyeagle@gmail.com. Dirty with two T's. DIRTZYEAGLE@gmail.com.
why. You know what I'm saying? They go check out some of my boy music, man, because like, man, like
Album dropping soon. We're gonna get it up there.
yeah, man. So shout out to everybody that tuned in. I ain't know I don't this my I'm usually on Instagram, but not like live and shit. So shout out to everybody that's definitely appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying, for being on here. Just an intro to the host. Again, I'm the homie, your fave most turned up host, Zoto. You know what I'm saying? Zoto Radio, Zoto Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Go Boys ENT. Mental Health Mondays, the podcast, Zoto Podcast. I got too many titles. All right.
Like the gypsy. Like the entertainment gypsy.
Look, I always forget dudes. You know what I'm saying? That's the squad right there. So yeah, man. So we gonna go ahead and get off this thing. You know what I'm saying? Tune in next Monday. If y'all missed this will be up next month. No, this will be up this week, but it will be for next Monday. So we're gonna drop this next Monday again. This was just an intro to Mental Health Mondays, the podcast with your boy Zoto and the homie Dirty Ego. Y'all can catch us this Friday. This Friday. Hold on. Y'all catch us this Friday at the
Erica Banks, baby.
Fest. Get your motherfucking tickets
Get
right.
your tickets, man.
Get your
I think VIP already sold out too. So I mean, it's general admission left, and ain't many more of those left.
tickets. VIP, the sections is 90% sold out.
Yeah.
50, not 30. They 90% sold out. I got tickets on deck. Hit the DM for ticket prices because let me tell y'all, if you get to the door and try to buy a ticket, you might as well bring your check. You might
Just go back on. Yeah.
as well sell some of your kids' food stamps with they. You better go get the child support, little change, little pop, man. Get these tickets, man. And it's hosted by none other than your favorite most turned up host, of course, me Zoto, my big brother Renegade, and the beautiful Money Mayha from Power 2, which sounds by your baby mama favorite DJ,
K Caesar, baby.
A P Miller. Get your tickets.
Get your tickets. Stop playing.
Be in the building. Y'all see this, so y'all can bust it. Bust it. All right, so yeah, man. So you know what I'm saying? Come see us Friday, man. It's going down. Determined Radio, Banner the Barber, Who Westmoreland, what's up? So if y'all missed it, this Mental Health Monday, the podcast, is the Monday, the podcast. Each week for the Eagle, we're gonna be talking about mental health. We're gonna be talking about different mental health. What else? What else? It's a lot more, and it's a lot more that we're gonna have to get kids on this shit too, cause like,
oh yeah, absolutely.
I probably gonna have to go back to my notes, but 1 out of every 7 child experience mental health, right? Before we get off, it was just this one story I had met this girl last year, and she had a godson that was like, I guess like him and his little play brother had got into it, and so like the little play brother had like blacked his eye, so like he was trying to commit suicide and shit, and so like we had went up over there, and like instead of like his mama like just like trying to beat up for him, like she was like yelling at him and shit, you know, and like I don't know, man, I can't even really talk right now because I love kids, man. Like I wanted to cry right then and there, man, because it's like at first I thought that he was just like getting in trouble and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like she like, no, don't do that, and like I thought he was just getting in trouble, and then like the girl like, nah, you know, that's my godson. You know, tried to commit suicide because him and his stepbrother was fighting. You know what I'm saying? His stepbrother blacked his eye. And, you know, his mama ain't really doing it no better. His mama was, like, trying to take him to a party and shit. And I'm just like, oh, what the fuck is going on with people? Like, y'all know I love kids. So, again, kids warm my motherfucking heart up. So, we gonna put kids on because the kids are our future, right? Shout out to daughter. She just went on prom. She just graduated. You know what I'm saying? This past weekend. You know, so I got it last year. She's a very dope artist herself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. Mental Health Mondays, the podcast, man.
It's up there.
It's up there, stuck there. Again, check on your strong friends, man. If you need to purchase a check on your strong friend shirt, if you need to purchase It's Okay to Not Be Okay shirt, man. We're gonna have a lot of sayings on Mental Health Mondays that we just gonna be selling shirts. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, be a motivation to somebody else that can't be a motivation for themselves, right? Always protect your mental health before you protect anything else. And you always gotta love yourself before you love anybody else. Cause like if you don't protect your own mental health, if you don't love yourself, like you can't sit up here and be in a relationship, you can't sit up here and have a relationship with your kids, your wife. You can't do anything because like I take care of. And it's a lot of times that we forget to take care of ourselves because we want to make our wife, want to make our guy happy, we want to make our best friend happy, we want to make our sister, mama, daddy. We want to make everybody else happy, but fuck that. Sometimes it's okay to be selfish. It's okay to be selfish.
Yes, it is.
Check on your own self. Your health is more important. At the end of the day, when you leave this earth, you're going to leave by yourself. You know what I'm saying? So check on yourself, strong friend. You know what I'm saying? Me and Dirtty we'll be dropping this. I will be dropping this. You know, do a little edit and try to put us side to side. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people keep joining. Y'all late. My co-host, you know what I'm saying, for Zoto Radios, what's up? We just on here, you know what I'm saying, just talking about Mental Health Mondays, the podcast, man. So anything else that you want to, you know, say pertaining to Mental Health Mondays, man? I know I've been talking a lot, man, because I got a passion for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like anything that you want to talk about, how mental health started for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Anything else that can help somebody else that's probably watching this right now that don't know they next step to life. You know what I'm saying? Like, what advice can you give somebody that's like going through mental health? Because we going through the shit, so we can give people advice. You know?
Yeah. Talk about it, man. One of the worst things that you can do is keep this shit inside. A lot of people don't know. A few years ago, I got shot outside my own house on Christmas Eve.
So, my boy.
You know what I mean? And that shit took a toll on me, and it took a very long time to express myself to anybody. It's because I felt that was something that only I was going through, but a lot of people are going through some really heavy things, man. So my best advice I can possibly give you is you gotta verbalize, you gotta talk about it. I know a lot of times we don't want to, we just want to keep everything bottled in. But man, the more you keep that built inside of you, the harder it's gonna be for you to fly. You know, I mean, imagine that weight on your shoulders. Your wings can't even expand to the point where you really want to go where you need to go. So express yourself, man. Don't worry about who's gonna judge you or whatnot. Get that shit off of your chest and tell somebody, and not just anybody. Just don't go walk around telling everybody, because some people, they don't need to know your business. They're gonna use it against you and put you in a worse position than what you're in now. But find somebody that you trust, that you can communicate with, and that's open to actually listen to you. You know what I mean? And get it off your chest. Trust me, man, you're gonna feel a lot better. And this is where it's at. So even if you feel maybe you don't have anybody, come on Mental Health Mondays, man, and tell us. Let us know what's going on with you. We're gonna listen to you. And we're gonna give you the best advice that we possibly can, because we both have been through some crazy things in our lives. And we still here. We're here for you. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? And like you said, you know what I'm saying, some powerful shit. Like a lot of people, like it's just like I just stopped telling a lot of people like my business, whether it's like personal goals or like jobs, because it's like when you, right, you said to somebody else, it's like 95% of the people. This is from experience. 90% fail your plans and plan on your downfall. So sometimes when you tell people instead of keeping it to yourself, the shit that you plan for yourself tend to not happen because of the
Right.
friend on you about, right? And then again, it's not good to keep anything bottled up, and you can have so much bottled up and really it can all the heat they can catch everything and not even directed at them. Or like talk to somebody, man. Come on, Mental Health Mondays, the podcast. Even if you don't want to come on, man, like we'll keep you anonymous. You can email us your story. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about it on air. We'll give you our advice on air. We'll have people calling in, not calling in, but you know, on the live and shit, like telling us, you know what I'm saying, what to tell you and shit like that. So Dre 215 Stack, shout out to you, bro. Poison. My boy Dave C, man. I see y'all just opened up Play Again Saturdays, man. That's my boy Dave C. He one of the hottest downtown promoters that's out in the motherfucking game right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Tom, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Shout out to everybody that has tuned in and went on. Shout out to the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 viewers that we still got up on this motherfucker listening to Mental Health Monday. Again, this is just the intro, man. That's all I gotta say until next week, man. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
Dirty Eagle. Once again, every Monday it will be a new episode dropping every Monday. So this will be up on Instagram, so y'all can see it. I'm gonna download it from off Instagram and I'm gonna put it on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So we going up out of here. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Mental Health Monday. Don't forget, you know what I'm saying? I always protect your mental health first. It's okay to not be okay, and check on your strong
Check on the strong friends.
friends. All right, my boy. See you Friday, gang, gang.
Yes, sir. You know what it is.
Get it.